What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tones Overthinks It, the show where I think too much to make up for the people who don't think at all. And welcome to a new segment I like to call TLDR, a spiritual successor to my Tonescast format. It's a situation where I have something to say that is too short to make a full video out of, but too long to make you read a literal wall of text in some comment section or in a community post. So without further ado, let's get started. This isn't really news to anyone, but hey, overthinking stuff and all. But has it ever occurred to anyone that someone specifically capturing your likeness, whether it be via still or video photography, not accidentally or passively, but with intent for personal use, like a complete stranger wanting your image to focus on and obsess over elsewhere that you would prefer didn't, might just feel like a personal violation? I mean, most people probably don't give it much thought. I like to think there isn't someone who makes it a point to make copies of the surveillance footage in the building I work at just to watch footage of me walking its halls over and over, but you never really know. It's actually not a new concept. In the past, some ancient cultures actually didn't like to be photographed because they felt that their image being captured took something from them. Some straight up believed it was just capturing their soul, but I like to think it's something a bit different. A sense of agency, control. Who you choose to present yourself to is your choice. You can limit how much other people observe you. Now, obviously, to live your life, you have to accept that you must go out into the world and be observed by others. There really is no healthy way around that. But it's still to the extent that you have chosen. If someone goes out of their way to capture and possess your likeness, more so than you would have wanted, that could feel discomforting. It's you. It's your body, your presence, your essence of being. Something no one else but you has any real right to take possession of. And I think that is the natural instinct behind many people's desire to not be filmed by strangers. Security cameras, random tourists walking down the street with GoPros, those don't tend to bother people because they are not being singled out. They are not being targeted, so they would have no objections. They are not occupying the mind of the person holding the camera, someone they wouldn't know nor know of their intentions. This isn't so much of a discussion on legality, but rather on humanity. People are going to feel a certain way and respond if you're doing something to them that makes them uncomfortable. And sure, you may think, oh, it's just a camera, what harm can it do? Like I said, you're using tools beyond your own eyes and your own memory to capture and preserve someone's image, their presence, who they are to you. And if they don't know you or know your intentions with that, then they may very well not feel comfortable with you taking possession of that without their knowledge or consent. And most decent, common sense human beings are aware of this on some level. It's kind of an unspoken rule in society that we all tend to follow and respect. So to me, in my opinion, somebody who obsesses more over the reasons that they can violate that sort of unspoken rule amongst their fellow man and giving absolutely no thought whether or not they should, that tells me that they lack in conscience, in empathy, in respect for anyone but themselves. And it should come to no surprise to them that it's not acceptable to most people. I mean, they could cloak it in whatever self-righteous explanation they can offer, but at the end of the day, they've turned their back on human decency. They were faced with the choice not to bring distress upon another human being, and they still chose to do it. There's no moral high ground. There's no way to spin it. There's no justification for that. You have chosen to victimize someone. You may think it's something small or insignificant or practically nothing, but I ask you this question. How much distress must you purposely and gleefully impose upon someone before it becomes wrong? But then again, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like what you see here and you want to see even more in the future, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comment section. I always love to read them. Till next time.